Okay, everybody, my name is Ian Utilli. I am the CEO at Attention Live. Attention Live is my 7th company. I'm a glutton for punishment. I keep starting new tech companies over and over again. And I'm so glad to have all of you here with me. Bob jumped on. He was part of a room earlier. Brandon, welcome. I'll have Brandon introduce himself in just a moment. Brandon, as you know, this is being live streamed through Attention Live software. Now, what we do is we live broadcast to all the social media sites like YouTube and all the voice devices like Amazon's Lexi. I call it Lexi so that I don't trigger everybody's voice device. And just like a house has a deed and a car has a pink slip, our broadcasts have NFTs that signify ownership. And so, Bob, thanks for saying the kind words. Angela Bailey, welcome. If you raise your hand, I'll bring you on stage. Happy to answer any question you have for the next 10 minutes. I am broadcasting this to Attention Live's YouTube page audio, our Alexa skill. I'm also broadcasting video on Ian Utilli's YouTube page. Scott, welcome. Love to have you come on stage if you'd like. Brandon, can you please introduce yourself and tell our friends here what it is that you do at Skilled Creative?
Yeah, excited to get the night started. Skilled Creative, we're a creative agency, but we focus on emerging technology, primarily focused on voice tech. So we work with a lot of cool brands, the NBA, Pottermore, Warner Music Group, HBO, and we help them figure out how to use emerging technology, voice technology in their businesses. So thanks for having me.
And if people were interested in investigating Skilled Creative and what your team does as a creative agency specific to voice tech and other things, what's the best way for them to follow up and investigate more?
I missed that last part, but I think you were saying, how could they find us? Social channels at Skilled Creative, our website, skilledcreative.com. Was that the question?
That is the question. Good. Thank you.
Cool. Yeah, thank you.
Brandon will be joining myself, Heidi Culperson, who is a hero to many in this industry, Emerson, the chief evangelist at Bespoke, and Dr. Terry Fisher. And the 5 of us are going to be doing something called the Happy Hour Voice. It's very informal. Imagine a business conference after hours, everybody's hanging out at the bar and just kind of sharing, and it's focused on voice as an operating system, right? Imagine a future where you don't have to put your fingers on a piece of glass to open Clubhouse, where you just tell your device, take me to Clubhouse. I want to find a room that has to do with, I want to learn something new. Is there a short AMA? I only have 10 minutes. I want to find a room where I can connect with other people that are involved in the voice industry. I want to find a room that has something to do with Google Assistant or Amazon Alexa, et cetera. And so this is the future, is voice as the interface. And we will be discussing that in our upcoming room. Nigel, welcome to the stage. Can you please introduce yourself? And I'm glad you're here.
Yes, indeed. I'm glad to be here. Hello, everyone. I am Nigel Wright, and I am just grateful. Happy Friday. I love voice, and I'm looking forward to another wonderful conversation. Thank you for having me. I'm done speaking.
Wonderful. Well, Angela, Bailey, and Scott, you're welcome to jump on stage. I'm going to do this for another 8 or so minutes, and then I'm going to close this and get ready for the big show, the Voice Den. But if anybody has a question, please come off the mic. Bob, Brandon, Nigel, the whole point of this is just informal. I just answer questions about how we do what we do, why we do what we do, how it might apply to you or your clients. So if any of the 3 of you have a question, please unmute yourself. Bob, go for it.
Yeah, I'd just like to hear more details about how you're set up doing what you're doing now. So just the nuts and bolts of live streaming to Alexa while live streaming to YouTube and whatever other platforms you're on.
Very, very good. Okay, so I have my personal iPhone 11 Pro in my hand, and that's Clubhouse. Then I have my old iPhone 10, and we have people using our product with old iPod Touches and old iPhone 5s and 6s, but I have basically our product, and our product is live broadcasting to Attention Live's YouTube page and to Lexi. I'm creating an NFT. I can turn any of these things off or on. And so I do that through a wireless mic, and that allows me to have much better sound. So that's all you need. You need one device to have Clubhouse and another device to stream. It could be an old iPhone, an old phone, Android, Samsung, Windows, iPhone. It could be an old tablet. It could be an old computer, etc. Now for me, I also have my computer and I'm broadcasting my video to the Ian Utility YouTube page where I can kind of like walk through our website, right? I can kind of show people, I go, here's our white paper and here's our investor video and here's the executive team and here's how you sign up for the beta list. I can take people to the main dashboard of how you go live. I can take them back and show them how the different streams is a big radio station and all the streams can basically be stacked and run 24/7. I can take them to the voice interface, how we basically control what is on the Alexa skill in real time, just like you do with voice flow. I can take them over to the social media portion, how we tie the whole account over to YouTube. I can also take them to the NFT portion, how we create an NFT in real time, like this one being an AMA. NFT, and people can watch this. So if they're on YouTube, they're watching me navigate my computer. I'm sharing my screen right now. So hopefully that gives you a little insight in terms of the tactics. Adam, thanks for jumping in. Adam and I were just on Twitter Spaces. I was explaining Twitter Spaces to him. Adam has a celebratory thing on his face, and that means that you're new. We just got Adam in. So anybody here, I would encourage you to follow Adam. I'm following Adam right now and happy to. Adam, thanks for jumping in. Do you have any questions about what we're doing? And if not, I think I'll give you some insight in how Clubhouse works while we have the room.
One quick
Please, Bob, go ahead.
What's the YouTube address that you're on?
By audio, it is Attention Live, ATTN.live. By video, it is Ian Utility, IANUTILE.
Great, thank you.
Yep. Brandon, Nigel, if you have a burning question, unmute yourself. Otherwise, Adam, welcome to the party. And you brought the celebration with your face.
Thanks for having me, and I appreciate it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna explain a couple of things to you. These guys already really know it, but the little celebration thing means you're new. So I think it's on for 3 days. One way that people can like kind of clap or agree with people is you just turn their mic off and on like that. That's kind of like, I agree or whatever. If you're on a stage and you're muted and you want to talk, usually you just kind of come off mute and just wait until the moderator sees that. If you want to raise your hand, you're not in the stage, you just press the little hand up. You can leave quietly. You can press the plus sign and invite people to it. These rooms, they give you, I think, 60 characters for the title, 200 characters for the description. This room's part of the voice den. So I run this room as part of the voice den 15 minutes before the voice den, so that when Brandon, who's one of our honored co-moderating guests for tonight, along with Heidi Culperson, along with Emerson Sklar, along with Dr. Terry Fisher, when the five of us do our voice den, I kind of get the ball rolling by starting this off. And I also don't want to be explaining Attention Live software during the happy hour of voice. I want to focus on people connecting and having a great time together. So, any other questions that folks have on tactics, how we do what we do, vision, why we do what we do? I'd love to answer any questions for all of you live. And of course, it's being archived through our software and through the YouTube video as well.
Quick question, Ian. Which wireless mic are you using?
I use something called a Rode wireless mic, and I have the old version. I bought 6 of them, which is ridiculous. I brought 6 wireless Rode mics because I was on the road last year and I had 6 cell phones, all with LTE connection. And I'm on the road driving from California to New York and all over the East Coast for a month. And I literally had 6 cell phones in my car. I was surrounded with cell phones. And I had one for my LinkedIn account, and one for Twitter, and one for Facebook, and one for YouTube, and one for Instagram. And then I had one for Attention Live. And I'm on the road driving. I'm like, this is the problem, everybody. Here I am in my car. I got to have 6 cell phones, 6 LTE cards, 6 wireless mics just to reach everybody. This is a problem, damn it. You know, I shouldn't have to have 5 cell phones with 5 LTE cards and 5 wireless mics in order to clearly broadcast to the world. And I lift up my phone, my old phone, like, and the solution is right in my hand. It's Attention Live. So I've been demoing this for a while. Emerson, welcome to the party.
Howdy.
Glad to have you here. I am talking about the tech that I use to do all this stuff. Sean, welcome to the party. Emerson, Brandon, Heidi Culperson, Dr. Terry Fisher, myself will be opening up the Voice Den in 3 minutes, which is really the big show. That's where we're going to talk about voice as an interface. It'll be great to have Emerson and Brandon, chime in. Emerson, can you unmute yourself and tell folks who you are? You'll have more time to do that in a moment, but just give a little intro about yourself. And Sean, if you'd like to come up on stage, raise your hand. I'll bring you up. Just understand it's being recorded.
Sure. Ian, always great to see you. Brandon, great to see you. Bob, Adam, Nigel, nice to meet you guys. I'm Emerson Sklar. I'm the Chief Evangelist of Bespoken, which is a voice automation company.
And Bespoken is like your outsourced quality assurance company. Okay, so if you're building voice skills and you want somebody to test it out, they're the ones that you can trust to tell you exactly what's working and not working. Is that a fair way of explaining Bespoken, Emerson?
Yeah, that's a good one. And we do it with robots talking to robots. So we give your voice a rest so you don't have to go hoarse trying to test your voice apps.
Fantastic. Kim, welcome to the room. If you're interested in jumping up and asking questions about how we live broadcast right now in real time to Lexi and also create NFTs, you're welcome to raise your hand. Heidi, welcome to the room. Yay. One of my favorite people. Heidi, why don't you unmute yourself, introduce yourself to the folks in the room, and then I'll have Terry, you introduce yourself, and then let's invite people over to the Voice Den, the big show that we're going to start in about 1 minute.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Heidi Culbertson. I am relaxing in Naples, Florida. I am the founder of Marvi, which I actually just took an exit out of, which is exciting. And I will be starting a new adventure with a new company in 2 weeks, and I'll be able to share more about that at that time. But great to be here tonight.
It's a wonderful update. Okay, Terry, why don't you close us out and tell folks about the Voice Den? I'll shut this room down and we'll get started with that.
All right. Yeah, I'm Terry. We are about to close this room down and start the room in the Voice Den. No, basically, thanks, Ian. We are super excited to have a lot of the people that you see here on the stage join us for our happy hour of voice in the Voice Den Club. And it's all going to be, as always, just a discussion about whatever's on your mind. It's just a happy hour. We get to chat with some of these people that we're seeing on the stage here, Brandon, Emerson, Heidi, as our special guests today. The topic is loosely based around voice as an operating system. Voice is my OS. And we're going to be using Ian's platform, Attention Live, to stream it and give away NFTs to everybody in the room. So with that being said, Ian, I'm going to pop out and I'm going to start the room and I'll let you just finish up in here.
I'm leaving with you. Yao, Kim, Megan, and the one that has Stop Asian Hate as your profile photo. Thank you for being with us. We're going to start the Voice Den right now. And we encourage all of you to join us, of course, as Bob and Adam and Nigel. Please come join us. It's going to be a great time. We'll see you there.
See you guys in a minute.